Hi and welcome back to our channel. Please like and subscribe. It helps me tremendously, and thank you. In the quiet corners of our world, away from human eyes, a constant drama unfolds. It is a world of incredible beauty, but also one of profound struggle. Animals in their everyday lives must often compete to survive. Sometimes this competition becomes a physical contest, a fight. These moments are not born of malice or cruelty as we might understand it. Instead, they are a fundamental part of the great and intricate dance of nature. They are essential acts driven by the deepest instincts, the need to eat, the drive to reproduce, the imperative to protect one's home and family. These encounters, while sometimes fierce, are crucial for maintaining the health and balance of their entire ecosystem. Understanding these battles helps us understand life itself. Each contest is a lesson in strategy, strength, adaptation. We can learn so much by observing how different animals resolve their conflicts. Some use sheer power, others rely on clever tactics. Others still use specialized weapons evolved over millions of years. This essay will explore 10 remarkable animal confrontations, from familiar contests of strength to surprising and dramatic clashes in the animal kingdom. Our countdown begins on the African savanna with one of the world's most recognizable and gentle giants, the giraffe. One might not think of these towering creatures as fighters, but male giraffes, known as bulls, engage in a unique and fascinating contest. The reason for their fight is almost always about establishing dominance. The winner earns the right to mate with the females in the area. This ritual combat, known as necking, is a test of strength and endurance. A slow, almost hypnotic dance that can last for minutes or even hours. The two bulls stand side by side, their long legs braced. They begin to swing their immense necks, using their heads as powerful clubs to land solid blows. Their heads are heavily armored with thick skulls and small, horn-like ossicones. Despite the force, these fights rarely result in serious injury. The one that tires first or is knocked off balance concedes. The losing giraffe will simply walk away. There is no pursuit. The winner secures his place and can now approach females without challenge. Quick fact: a giraffe's neck can be up to 6 feet long and weigh over 600 pounds. Yet it has just 7 vertebrae, the same number as a human. That length is not just for fighting. It lets them reach tender acacia leaves few other herbivores can access. One feature serving multiple vital purposes for survival. Traveling to the sun-baked plains of Australia, we encounter 2 male kangaroos. Famous for their powerful legs, they are also adept fighters, and like giraffes, they contest mating rights. When females are ready to breed, dominant males in a mob compete for their attention. They stand tall, puff their chests, and grab shoulders, a serious test of strength, agility, and balance. Balancing on their thick, muscular tails like a third leg, they unleash powerful kicks armed with long, sharp claws. They punch, claw, wrestle, a flurry requiring immense coordination. The larger, experienced male usually wins. The loser hops away. Quick fact: their tail aids balance, can act as a prop, and even a fifth limb when moving slowly. We now move to the wild rivers of North America, where the formidable grizzly bear reigns. During the salmon run, conflict is inevitable. Fights are about access to food. A prime spot can mean winter survival. Confrontations start with intimidation, towering stances, and deep roars. If neither backs down, they charge and clash with incredible force, biting faces and necks, slashing shoulders and flanks. Size, age, and aggression decide outcomes. The loser retreats to lesser waters. The winner claims calorie-rich salmon, crucial for winter fat reserves. Quick fact: a grizzly's shoulder hump is powerful muscle for digging and delivering devastating swats, distinguishing it from black bears, a true symbol of the untamed wilderness. Fight 4: a honey badger defending against a lion, a surprising mismatch in size. Renowned for ferocity, the honey badger turns to face threats head-on. Tenacity versus raw power. The lion advances. The badger erupts into action. It hisses, growls, and releases a foul scent to deter. Using speed and agility, it claws and bites at sensitive areas, especially the face and underbelly. Its thick, loose skin foils firm grips. Even when grabbed, it twists to bite back. More often, the lion abandons the hunt, too risky for too little reward. The badger, battered but victorious, departs. Quick fact: Mellivora capensis eats insects, snakes, small mammals, and more. It's listed as the world's most fearless animal. In nature, size is not everything. Attitude and adaptation can be far more important for survival. Hippos clashing for territory, among Africa's most dangerous animals to humans. Males fight for stretches of river or lake and access to females in their bloat. They face off, yawn wide, a direct threat, showcasing canine tusks up to 20 inches, sharp as daggers. If warnings fail, violence erupts. Their 2-ton bodies collide. Massive jaws inflict grievous wounds. Thick skin offers some protection, but tusks pierce easily. Deep gashes risk infection and blood loss. Fights end with death, severe injury, or retreat. The winner keeps his water and herd. The loser lives on the fringes to challenge again. Quick fact: hippos cannot swim. They sink and move by walking or pushing off the riverbed to surface for air. Their semi-aquatic life cools massive bodies and protects sensitive skin. An eagle and a goat on a mountain cliff, a predator-prey struggle of precision. A golden eagle cannot carry an adult goat, so it aims to unbalance one on a precarious ledge. The eagle soars, spots a vulnerable position, folds its wings and dives, striking with body or talons to force a slip. Multiple passes pressure the goat. Often its balance and low center of gravity prevail, but a precise strike or panic can cause a fatal fall. A risky strategy for the eagle, massive reward if successful. Quick fact: goat hooves grip via a hard outer rim and a rubbery inner pad, like a climbing shoe. Eagle talons can exceed 400 psi of grip. This clash highlights extreme adaptations of mountain life. A classic showdown, a mongoose mob versus a deadly cobra, as much defense as dinner. Cobras threaten pups, so the family bands together. Teamwork, speed, and a biological edge. They dart in and out. Every missed strike drains the snake's energy. Harassment prevents the snake from focusing on a single target. When the cobra slows, one mongoose darts in to crush the skull at the back of the head. Quick fact: their acetylcholine receptors differ slightly, reducing neurotoxin binding. Not complete immunity, but a crucial resistance. Group defense keeps the colony alive, an evolutionary arms race on display. Crocodiles in a death roll over food. Ancient predators colliding over scarce resources. Posturing turns to lunges. The strongest bite force on Earth clamps down. Once a grip is secured, a violent spin generates torsional force capable of tearing limbs or devastating rivals. Outcomes can be gruesome, sometimes fatal. Even cannibalism occurs, enforcing a rigid hierarchy. Quick fact: crocodile teeth grip rather than chew. The death roll tears manageable chunks from large prey. A brutal but effective adaptation refined over millions of years. Size and strength decide who feeds. Conflict resolves into order. In the murk, the oldest rules endure. An ant colony's epic war. Organized conflict at a scale we often overlook. They wage war to expand territory, seize resources, or raid rival nests, mobilized by chemical signals. Tens of thousands to millions battle. Mandibles tear. Formic acid blinds. Soldiers die and are replaced. Victors storm the nest, kill the queen, plunder food, and carry off brood, sometimes as future labor and slave-making species. Quick fact: many army ants are nomadic, forming living bivouacs with their bodies and sweeping the forest daily like a single organism. The deep ocean hosts a legendary clash: sperm whale versus giant squid. The whale hunts, the squid fights for life and darkness. These battles are rarely seen. We read the scars. Whales surface with foot-wide circular scars that match the squid's toothed suckers. Tentacles coil the whale's head, suckers dig in. But the whale's size, blubber, echolocation, and conical teeth prevail. Quick facts: the giant squid's eyes reach dinner plate size to catch faint bioluminescent cues. The sperm whale has the largest brain to process complex sonar. These hunts provide the massive calories needed to power an ocean titan. From the graceful necking of giraffes to mythic struggle in the depths, conflict is not chaos. It is part of the natural order, testing life for food, for mates, and for survival. Strength comes in size and power, and in speed, intelligence, teamwork, and indomitable will. Different yet equally valid strategies for survival. Nature celebrates diversity. Each creature has unique tools and roles. If we watch and listen with humility, the wild reveals a resilient wisdom, a balance, and a powerful story of renewal.